Have you ever wondered why people like Alex Hormozi literally call his podcast the game? A lot of successful entrepreneurs, they see running a business as playing a video game. It's the exact same thing. When you are playing a video game, you are faced with challenges, and when overcoming those challenges, you gain experience points in order to get to the next level. It's the exact same thing in business, in entrepreneurship. You face challenges in real life, you gain experience points, you actually overcome that challenge, and then you have you get the deserving factor of actually going to the next level. And, when you gain experience in a video game, it's the exact same thing in business. You just get more money, you just earn more money every single month. So, I've got a phase from level 1, 2, 3, and 4, which every single entrepreneur goes through. And level 1, I've got something extremely important I want to share with you, which is how you can basically step back from the video game and see it as you're playing, like on a console. You can step back and you can alleviate some of the pain you will experience, because trust me, you'll experience a lot of pain going from level 0 to 1, then going from level 1 to 10. So let's get into it. This is one of the most important videos you'll watch when it comes to running an SMMA, okay? Without a roadmap, you don't know where you're going. You're just working hard for work's sake. You're just working. But you need to know where you're going. It's like riding in an Uber, ordering an Uber, and he asks you, okay, where are we going? What's the map? Where are we what road are we gonna follow? And you're like, I just want to go fast. I just want to work hard. It sounds stupid, right? But without a roadmap, you don't know where you're going. So in this video, I'm going to showcase the levels you need to go through from level 1, the noob phase, and then you got level 2, apprentice, level 3, expert, and level 4, the guru phase. Okay. So, and also, the different stages of income you'll also experience going through the levels. Obviously, level 1 noob, you're not going to make $10 million a month, okay? So you have to go through stages. And as I mentioned in the beginning, you need to gain that experience point. You can't skip any stage. You have to go through these stages. So when you are aware of them, you know in which stage you are, and you know what you need to do next in order to get to the next level. So it's extremely important, because otherwise you're just working for work's sake, okay? So on the left-hand side, we have the money. Obviously, you want to make more money. And then on the bottom, you have the leverage. So with more, leverage comes more money. It's not that successful people and people making a lot of money, they work harder than you. It's actually the complete opposite. They don't even work at all, because they have a team in place, and that's leverage, okay? That's people. You have capital, you have people, you have code and media, okay? And most of the successful people use all 4, and you are just out here using none, using 0. So you have to go through stages of leverage, and you need to deserve leverage, okay? So level 1 noob, okay? So this is we all go through the exact same stages. Even Iman, he's like the guru right now, but he was at the noob stage. So everyone starts somewhere. It's not to bash on anyone. It's just the stages you need to go through. So let's go over level 1 noob. So essentially, I was cold calling for hours each day. I would come home from the gym, not even shower. I just called these gyms. I think I called every single gym in the UK, which is just insane. So here you are manually reaching out to each prospect, okay? The only resource you have at this stage is time and energy, okay? So that's all you have. You can't use your money to use other people's energy, because that's essentially what money is. You're just buying other people's time, okay? Because that's all you really have is time and energy. But it all depends on what you value most, money or time. And you can get everything online for free, but the reason you buy courses is because you are buying time. So essentially, you are saving money, because in that time, you could make more money that you would have lost by just using your own time. So opportunity cost, okay? So this is the stage every noob has to go through. You need to earn experience points in order to advance to the next level. You earn XP through pain and suffering. Level 1 is pretty terrible. Obviously I went through that stage, and it obviously takes time. I'm not gonna be at the guru stage, even if you want to be at that stage. Everyone kind of wants to be there, because it's just the most leverage. And also, there's other struggles that come with that. Money is not going to solve all your problems, right? But if you want to get there, there's nothing right or wrong with anything, okay? So you earn XP, which you need to advance to the next level through pain and suffering. Like I said, it's terrible. Just calling everyone, rejection. We aren't wired to have 100 rejections a day. Like you would just be, casted out of the social group or out of your tribe, and you would be left to die. So like that suffering, that calling, and that rejection is terrible. That's why people, they just don't want to do sales, because it's rejection after rejection. It took me 27 sales calls to land my first client. Okay. So it takes time, and that's suffering. Like over time, you just get numb to it. Like I would just call, they were like, no, get out of here. I'm just like, cool, next one. As you can see right here on the photo, like it's all the people. I think I don't have the book here, but this is like all the people and their phone numbers and their emails. And then, basically called every single gym. Like you can see here, free plug. But anyway, that was that stage. Level 2 apprentice. And you also get jacked in the process. But anyways, it's the same with everything. It's like with the gym, you have to go through pain and suffering, because like it's obviously it's not, I mean, I've done it so long, it's not that painful anymore. Maybe I should train harder, who knows? But like at this time, it's pretty, easy. But hopefully I can get that stage of business as well. It just takes time, okay? Like I've been doing this for 6 years, 5.5 years. So like, and I haven't skipped a single day. So, it obviously takes time, consistency, and you just get better. A lot of people are just impatient. Okay. So this is me on a sales call. I'm just waiting for the prospect to hop on. And this is the level 2. So in the apprentice stage, you're still involved in the business. You're just working on it. So you're working on the operations, and you have like high level decisions instead of working in the business. Like right here, you're working in the business, level 1 noob. Okay. So you've outsourced the day-to-day operations like lead sourcing, reaching out to prospects, the cold calling, sending the emails, doing the follow-ups, and the service delivery. So you're responsible for managing the team you've put in place, and also sales. But you can, you can outsource sales if you'd like. It entirely depends on how much bookings you're getting each month and like the opportunity cost. Like I'm getting around like 30 to 60 bookings a month. Okay. So like I don't need to outsource that entirely, but when I'm starting to get like, with Charlie Morgan, he gets like, I don't know, 2,000 meetings a month. So like he's got like 10 salespeople, which we're going to go to next, which is the level 3 expert. Okay. So I'm not there yet. I'm obviously at the apprentice stage, but everyone, as a man, I can only talk as a man because I am one. We find fulfillment in making progress. So going through the stages, like who wants to be stuck at level 1 in a video game? Like just, let's think of Call of Duty. Like you don't want to be stuck at like the noob, what you call it? I've played it so long ago. Wow. It's like you have the master stage, everyone wants to be like a master. You have that cool badge, everyone wants that because you want to see progress. And, obviously that comes with benefits as well. So, going through the stages. And within business, in real life, you just make more money. Okay. So, that's basically, it's not that the money is the goal. It's just the progress and actually going through that journey. So level 3 expert. Okay. So once you've mastered the apprentice stage, it's time to move on to expert. In the expert stage, you've entirely outsourced yourself from the business. You're the main decision maker. So like Charlie and his business partner, they're just like 2 entities in the company, and they have like all these other leaders and managers of separate structures in their business. Okay. So 99% of the time, you've transitioned from done for you, agency work where you're doing all the services for your clients, to a more done with you, like mentorship course. Like Charlie is obviously running a course, and you don't even have access to him really. Like you can message him, but like he's probably not going to respond to he is probably, but like it's not like one-on-one. Okay. With agency, it's like you are at their mercy. Like you have to do all the services for them. Okay. So obviously, course and done with you is more leveraged because you go through the content. Like it's not like you as an agency have to do all the work for them, which is you use your time and energy, okay, which is your most important resources. And the less you use of that, the more leveraged you become. So like then the client actually has to do all the work and all the responsibilities on the client. So like a course more like I had to go through Charlie's course. Like he obviously had a lot of time input at the beginning building the course, but then I had to go through all the responsibility was on my end. Okay. At this stage, it's all about focus. So if you're on this stage of the expert, it's all about focus. You can't be involved in the day-to-day operations. Like you can't afford that. You can't be on sales calls doing all this when you have to step back. It's like playing a video game and you have the screen right here and then you have the controller. Like you are not in the game. Like you're not actually holding the gun. You are just back, you can like change the settings, you can adjust the sensitivity and all that kind of stuff. That's what you're kind of doing. You're stepping back, you have the controller, and you're like, okay, what should I do with this guy? Like, how should he move? You make the decisions, okay? It's all about focus then, all right? Level 4, the guru stage, okay? You either die doing done-for-you services or live long enough to see yourself become a guru, okay? So everyone, like, you know, even when they're sad or not, like a lot of men, for example, want to make progress, and this is like the guru stage is above the expert, okay? So, you know, this is the guru stage. You're the top G. Everyone buys your product just because you're you. So like Iman doesn't really have an offer for his product. Like, I can guarantee you 10 clients or something like that, or you don't pay. Like that kind of like a $100 million Alex Hormozi offer. He doesn't have anything like that. You only buy Agency Navigator or Educate because you see Iman living that life, and you're like, okay, he's got this course, I might as well learn from him and maybe live that kind of life. Like, fair enough. Like, you know, it works. So you're just playing the game. It's like, that's the game. Okay. That is the game of entrepreneurship. Okay. If you was, you know, out on the street begging for money and like trash clothes and, you know, didn't wear any nice watches, anything like that, would you buy his course? If he didn't have all these cars and all that, he was just living in a cottage in like middle of nowhere, would you still buy stuff? Like, would he make as much money? There's something on my screen. I need to clean that. All right. Would you buy stuff? No, because like he's playing the game. Okay. You're just in charge of marketing, and marketing is essentially just being you and making high level decisions in your company. You've got a team for everything. Like in a podcast, he literally said like, you know, he works like 5 hours a day, whatever, like deep focused work. He sat down on his desk and he was like, I have nothing to do. Like, he doesn't have to do any work. It's like his team is doing everything. Okay. So, yeah, that's that. And most of the time, you're not even building your product. Obviously, he built his product, but like you've got other gurus building their course in your course. So in Digital Launchpad, he literally has like other people building the course in his software or like in his course. So like other people is, you know, coming into his product and building their course. So most of the time, he's not even doing most of the work. Okay. And I know some of these courses, he obviously, you know, worked hard, but like he's got other people also doing the course in them. So that's extremely leveraged. Like he's literally just being himself and buying cool stuff and living a cool lifestyle. And obviously he's a smart guy. No, not just playing the game. Like he understands the game. Okay. They understand it. So Alex Hormozi literally says his podcast is called The Game. So let's get into the stages, like how much money you're actually going to make. So that's the thing you are really invested in and want to, you know, actually do. So let's choose green. It's going to obviously for money. So level 1 noob stage, like you're not going to make a lot of money. Okay. So probably like you're going to start off with like 0, and then you're going to sign 2 clients, make like $5,000 a month. And then like 10K is where you're capped at. You know, you're not going to make much more than that. You need to outsource yourself from the business. Like, you know, the lead sourcing and all that, like you're probably going to be stuck at around like 8K a month. Okay. So around like there. So 8K a month, you know, not bad. You know, it's like 6 figures a year, $100,000 a month a year, which is pretty good, right? You know, that's decent. But yeah, you don't even have any time freedom because you're doing everything yourself. But at the apprentice stage, we're just doing sales calls, and you kind of have the service delivery already taken care of. You got people doing your, you know, outreach for you, sending your DMs, sending your emails. I'm doing my content right now. Obviously, it's not AI generated, not yet. But you know, at the apprentice stage, you can, you know, bump up to $30,000, even $50,000 a month. Even like you can even bump it up to 100. Okay, so like that's where you kind of capped. It's really difficult to make more than that. $100,000 a month, you can do that with your agency and also do your sales calls. Okay. So, you know, it's a pretty big jump, you know, from 10,000 to 100,000. It's just by outsourcing and giving yourself more time to focus on the, you know, the actual important stuff, like, you know, or give other people money in order to do the services for you. So you have more, you have more time basically to just think about what decisions you want to make in the business, okay? And even level 3, you're not even involved. Like you obviously built the product, but like you have transitioned over from done for you agency to like, you know, just a course model. And in level 3 expert, you're like, you know, making $1 million a month. and even like 1.2, 1.3, 1.5 million. And then at the guru stage, that's when you make $10 million plus, okay? $10 million plus a month. So that's kind of how it goes. And obviously, if you actually zoom in, it kind of looks like this, okay? Just making it a bit smaller. So level 1 noob is like, you're gonna maybe sign a client and then drop back to zero, maybe 1K. So it's like, it goes like this, but the overall trajectory, if you're actually working hard, is like, it's the upward one, obviously. So that's what we want. It's progress, okay? So maybe you drop down to there, and then you sign like 2 clients in a week, and then you find like it looks like this, okay? So don't be too focused on like the day-to-day. Obviously, that's important. Doing your sales calls at the best possible that you can, but like focus on the big picture. That's why this video is so important, because you want to see like the bigger picture. You want to step back, but when you are focused in the business, just working in the business, doing the sales calls, all that kind of stuff, you can't actually focus on the big picture. So you need to step back sometimes and like, okay, I'm actually doing pretty fine. Like, it's not a big deal. I'm improving every single day, but at the end of the day, you want to acquire more leverage. Not that successful people are working harder than you. They're just getting more for every step. Okay. So like, when Charlie, for example, posts a YouTube video, he gets 1,500 appointments from that video. Okay, 1,500 appointments. Like, in order for you to get 1,500 appointments from a YouTube video, just sending like cold DMs and emails, like you need to send like 10,000 emails. Okay, not even like 50,000 emails. Okay, in order to get that 50,000 emails. Like, he makes that with one YouTube video, which takes him 20 minutes. For you to send 50,000 emails at level 1, like, you have to like, no, just, I'm not even going to think about it. Okay. So it takes him 20 minutes. Okay. 20 minutes of work. It will take you 2 years. Okay. So like, that's where leverage comes in. Okay. So you want to, over time, it takes time. It took Charlie like 8 years. Iman's doing it for 10 years. Like, it takes time. Okay. You can't just jump from year to year, because you need that foundation. Okay. So hopefully, you got some value from this, and then, just make sure you're progressing. Don't focus too much on the day to day. Maybe your sales call didn't go too well. You signed 2 clients and then you drop back. Like, don't be too worried about that. Okay. Anyway, just focus on the big picture. Awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Hopefully you got some value from this and actually see how the game of the SMMA video game actually works. You're an absolute G. If you stuck to the end, I really, really appreciate that. And hopefully you got some value from this. You need to know the stages you need to go through. Okay. And if you want some help with this, actually going through the stages and acquiring more leverage to make more money, because that's what we want to do, right? To make more money and actually enjoy the progress and enjoy that journey along the way. So if you want some help with that, just shoot me a message on Instagram at Andro Koen, and obviously I'm here to help. I've got a bunch of messages from my previous video, so I only got a handful of people I can actually help. So if you want help with that and actually acquiring leverage in your business, working less, working on your business, not in it, like just slaving away your time and energy, which is your most finite resource you have and your most important resource. If you want some help with that, just shoot me a message, and I'm here to help. So if you liked it, if you got some value from it, make sure to like and subscribe, all that cool stuff. I release 2 videos a week, one on Tuesday, one on Friday. So see you on next week's one. Bye bye.